up the
Herr Mayor?
track.
Awesome.
We're gonna take.
Okay, yeah.
Whatever.
Okay, everyone else who's not doing anything has to be good with me.
Should have the
Which track are we using?
Second one.
should have our three track.
Gotta love the road. Good asphalt.
Yeah.
Didn't Neumann supposed to be in our group?
My son has been on my TS and he changed.
Matt Helpman
Yeah,
stole my
how much?
uniform.
Oh man, you don't have the.
Yeah, well,
If you don't have the loadout, don't worry about
Actually,
it.
everyone who's not doing
Drops is on its way here now.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
I'll get that kitted up then once.
I'm over here. You're with our group, I remember.
Yeah, wait by the half track once you're sorted.
Oh, you
It should
got
be the
moved?
one that's in front.
Oh, okay.
But avoid the briefing. Avoid the briefing.
Oh Jesus, almost crashed right there.
Oh, I wasn't talking, now I know. Blind, before you add the ammo for the schießpistole.
is this all of your men, Hauptmann?
The Sprenggranate
Jawohl.
30. Die Panzergranate 30.
Okay, gut.
Sprenggranate 30.
Alright. Karten auf, bitte.
The Panzergranate 40 should still be added though. That one's correct.
Okay, is it 4? Is it 30?
Okay. As you can see on the map, just further towards our Ost, we have Zweite Zug of Dritte Kompanie Panzerpionier Bataillon 220 that have cleared a hole for us.
Everyone make sure you have
Things are generally pretty good there. You should be able to clear through that gap in the British mine belt with no problems. We have Zweite Bataillon of Deutschmäger Regiment 5, the Ramke Brigade, that is currently to the west of Widerstandsnest Paisley. We need, I think there is some sort of ridge just outside of the defenses here, and about this area, something like that.
Can't see what you're writing.
About in that area. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not sure in the specificity of the ridge there. However, you should be able to get some sort of eyes on Widerstandsnest Paisley. You have full control to call down artillery on select targets. I think there will be a general barrage on the location in support of Ramke. However, being able to either neutralize Paisley or completely bypass it and let the rest of Kampfgruppe Graf deal with it while you keep moving ostwärts. Both are advisable and help speed up our assault. Either way, if you bypass Paisley, then you can't expect German reinforcements or support for some time other than Zweite Kompanie, which will be in trucks behind you. Be able to make good of any ground that you've gained. But able to take out the Widerstandsnest would make sure that Ramke could be able to move onwards towards the ruins in Ballarat. It would probably help out the Italians as well. Either way, we will neutralize Paisley with your support or not.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, what?
That's what I don't need.
That is sure. We have a lot of assets in our Schwerpunkt. We should be able to make quick work of it. I'm not sure which objectives to assault next, Hauptmann. I'm entrusting you with the rest of our assets, but whether you take on Widerstandsnest Ballarat or the other positions such as the Artilleriestellung, that's up to you.
Zuberfell?
Yeah. If you want to come up with a battle plan, just make sure you brief me before you step off.
Jawohl.
Alright. Weitermachen, Herr Hauptmann.
Alright, so real quick, we're gonna move the company through this hole. Let's check out this ridge. Let's see if it's viable. Not sure if it is or not, but in any case, we're gonna drive over there. get the company in Keta along whatever the ridge does look like. We're gonna do some Aufklärungs into Widerstandsnest Paisley, just to see what's there and if we can indeed bypass it. We will then drive as a company over into this area here. I'm not sure if it's too rough for the tracks, but our primary goal is going to be to get into this wadi area over here and utilize the high ground right here to do a short halt and further do Aufklärungs out into the north. It is quite a long distance. I mean, each of these, when you're fully zoomed out, or each one of these grid squares is a kilometer. So, from this this high ground here, you can see the Kreuzung Kontrollpunkt Prinz Kamar is probably a kilometer and a half away. If it's viable and we can completely bypass these two ruins, we'll do so, and we'll just hightail it into whatever we see, whether that's to the crossroads checkpoint here, or over into the artillery Stellung. So, first phase, we'll get the company, just to reiterate, we'll get the company through the little point here, drive over to this ridge line so we can see in Paisley. If we can help them with indirect fire as we're moving Ost, then we'll do that, or if we can feel we can swoop in there real quick and kill them, then we can do that. But the main goal will be to getting to this this high ground here. Any questions?
Negative. Nein, Herr Hellman.
All right, so get your individual Zug plans down and how that'll look. Vierte Zug, obviously you're in full support Erste Zug here. Melders, if you want to step off shortly, go do a little initial Aufklärungs and map the route a little bit better. I'd appreciate that. You can come on.
Herr Hauptmann?
Did you hear what I just said?
What?
Yeah, Weber.
Jawohl.
So if I shoot an order in your guys' in your direction, please say jawohl, so I know you heard me. Don't just stare at me blankly. Thank you. Panzermana, stay in, in the rear, obviously, until we need you. And then we'll go from there.
No.
The whole aim of this is to not get bogged down. We can't get bogged down. And that's why if we can completely avoid that whole northern area, then we'll do that. Alright. Meine Herren, if there's no other questions, weitermachen. Step off in 10 minutes.
Klein, how did you respond to a
Did you hear the whole plan?
Make sure your tracks are ready to go.
Grab your kit, Fuchs.
Jawohl, Herr Hauptmann.
Yes.
What kind of assets do I still have in my Z? I've been gone so long that I don't actually know what's not going on. I think it might just a single Panzer for today.
Yeah, if you only have a few people, then yeah.
Because I'm not sure how the old spot is, because it looks like they're falling in with Erste Zug now, or... Okay.
Okay, so right now we are here. Can you see my pointing? Yep. Okay.
Although, would you like someone to ride along with us in these so we're not alone?
Yeah.
The hell is... That's so glossy.
Try and find fieldable Liebelt. Would be very good for this.
Gonna be me and you today, Fana.
Yeah.
Tongue twist. How am I gonna ride today?
That's something.
There you are.
Oh, hey, Heinrich. Okay.
Anderson, go with Erste Zug. And Heinrich, you'll be with company again.
Ready to get another tank kill?
Fieldable Liebelt.
Having technical difficulties. Stand by.
Oh, okay.
Whoa,
I think we're good. My mouse wasn't working, so I couldn't look around.
Weird.
mic was, for some reason, deactivated. Anyway.
Yeah, you sound like super bassy right now. For some reason.
Extremely weird. Yeah, dog.
It's like a
Hell yeah, brother. From the basement.
Outfit Rebel, would you spawn me in a motorcycle, please?
I'm not
Victor?
You should be writing bitch on paper.
So that
Okay.
I can avoid you.
Yeah.
we have, as you can see, multiple.
Alright, then I'm where's the Hauptman? I'm gonna go ahead and go.
Yes.
Here,
Herr Hauptman?
and then activate
I'm gonna be going to help Aufklärungs.
That's the rough plan.
Just because they need more guys.
Sure.
Questions? Not verstanden. Yeah.
I mean, Gyra does like chill.
We
but-
can't count on
So, we don't want to go too far. We just want to confirm the route and then head back. Essentially, make sure the route's clear.
I'll be going with you, Junker.
Go to the what's that? The foresting area.
Alright, have you guys spotted the hole?
Yeah, it's there.
Alright. Thank you.
Alright, I think it's time to set off now.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, with Junkerman. Get in. There we go.
I'll follow it.
Yep.
See if we can find this ridge.
Well, it's gonna be annoying to get.
Ooh, hello.
At least, yeah. I'm assuming.
Yeah, follow the pipes.
Holes. Yeah. Through. Fast as I don't die. You think the gap's there or
Yeah. We'll do that little fun bit.
No, it's the open ass desert. Thing is so hard to ride. There's bushes that just destroy the bike.
Really?
Yeah.
Good God, talk about open ground.
Yeah. We're on the edge of the map right now. You can see the edge there. This is the ridge. Following all the way down. Don't know if there is even a ridge over here. It might be impressions.
Let's get up on this next high ground up here and see what we can see. Also want to investigate the area we're supposed to go through. That looks a little rocky. So I don't know if there. Something.
I don't know if the left, that's the Widerstands. I see the high ground way up in front of us.
Alright.
We've got like, this is more open than I expected. Well, the great thing about these bikes is they don't really leave a dust trail behind us.
Yeah, I think this high ground may be point 27 on the map.
Yeah, that's what I think.
You can look down, we may be able to see the wadi from here. So we can see.
This is point 27, Hugo 27 on the map.
Yeah.
Alright, I see everything inside of the Shan's nest.
I will be
That
moving
mark.
to the nordostlich then.
Yeah, don't go too far. but-
Weber,
Just
do me
to
a
the
favor first. Before you head to the northeast, head directly east and scout the rough area on the map. If you look on the map, it looks like it's a rough area. We don't know if that is or not. Just make sure it's going to be passable for the half tracks.
Verstanden.
Dankeschön.
Right, so
I gotta.
I'm seeing 2 Austin K5s as well as section of infantry.
Yeah, I've got a Vickers. 1 Vickers, 2 Austins.
I'll start marking. Oh god, this is gonna be hard.
Let's actually move just a little bit to the east here. Get that, mount that bigger hill.
Yeah, that one over there. Disappear for a solid, like, second. Get on.
It's a little bit better in my opinion.
Yeah, a little bit higher.
We're not going to be able to approach that thing though.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. We are firmly stuck. Okay, yeah. Let's start roughly mapping out the area, seems as though it's great.
Yeah.
If that's good with you.
Watch for marksmen in that minaret.
Yeah. Concerned about.
A forward bunker.
I'll mark it in my stereotypical prayer.
I think I have on a pack gun. I can't tell though. Whoever's gonna miss us. Be wary of ranging patrols. I want to check to the north here, see if we can see the water. Northeast. Hey, you hear that?
Hallo, Damen.
people.
Jawohl.
Open map, please.
Alright.
That's feindliche Panzers, most likely.
Yeah, did you see them?
Crusaders. This entire line is impassable.
What's there?
I'm pointing hedgerows, like you know the tank traps.
Dragon's teeth. Okay.
Yes, dragon's teeth.
Oh,
I didn't know the word, so we have to go around the entire thing.
All right. Did you put eyes on those tanks?
They are on.
There they are.
There.
Junkerman, you see those tanks? Junkerman, you see those tanks?
Yeah.
Oh shit! So this objective just got a lot.
Yeah, and we can't go around.
Alright. Then we're gonna have to use this high ground to... Shit. Well, at least we've got some high ground here to bring the pack in on. Remember how to spell. Yep. Fliege?
Yeah, Liga. Right there.
Yeah, that.
Get in a bush, get low.
Britisher.
It has a bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all do.
Heavily armored. I'm not seeing any packs though at the position, so that's a good sign. Do you see any, Junkerman?
None that I can see.
There might be on the north side.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we could swing the company down through using terrain and put them on this hill, and we could waylay those panzers.
Easily. Point those panzers out to me again.
They're moving around off in this direction over here. Looks like they're patrolling. Do this for another 3 minutes, and we gotta get back and let them know about the tank traps.
Head back.
Actually, go ahead and head back. Tell him about that specifically. The tanks, the location of the tanks and the tank trap.
Push them.
What's the German abbreviation for wheeled vehicles? LKV?
LKV. Here's hoping that's their.
Another vehicle just pulled up.
Yeah, 2 of them. Check the Wadi. Wadi looks like it'll be passable. It doesn't look like there's water in it.
Well, Wadi is a dried out riverbed.
But those tank traps are going to be a hell of a problem for us.
Yeah, they run all the way up.
All the way up. They're on the map.
There is a gap over there where they stop. One side of the Wadi, but
Yeah.
the tank traps come all the way down.
And that's exactly where our Panzer friends are at. Shit, we're gonna
Thing
have
we
to.
could do is like cheese it and go off the map.
Dota van Gotha, Dota van Gotha. I don't remember the German word for traitor, but Punktprüfung kommen.
I can see the artillery place from here as well, I think.
Dankeschön, Dota.
Yeah,
Unless
with
it's
your,
the crossroads.
with your map among the.
Yeah, my retard vision.
All right, let's go ahead and head back.
I've marked everything as best I can.
As long as we don't see any packs facing this direction, we should be good to move the company up.
Dota van Gotha.
It should be fine.
We gotta find that hole again.
That will be fine. Fifth. Get lost, I'll blame you because you're supposed to be navigating me.
That's true. Alright, my direction is head west, or east. Yeah, west.
West. You can use the compass on these things, thankfully. Even as a driver, you can use the compass.
What? Drive with one hand? That's illegal.
Ah, I do it all the time.
Whoa!
Shit. Yeah,
You
see,
ain't kidding,
bushes.
man.
Bushes.
Okay. Evil bushes. Love the sound this thing makes when you get just a little bit of air.
Yeah, it's really, it's a quad sound, what it is. Or Armor 3 quad sound.
It's the map.
By the edge, back in. We get
That's the real Sahara out there. That's
Yeah, that's where we don't want to go. It's like the Libyan desert. Rain is giving me like a seizure because I'm bouncing up and down 24/7. Even imagine driving the other bike on this terrain.
Oh, your legs would be shot by the end of the day because you wouldn't be able to like put your ass on it. You'd have to stand up most of the time. But it beats walking.
Oh yeah. They're pretty quick as well when you get them on this. Left.
Well,
Yeah,
good
found
eye.
it.
Good eye. See, you got it. I trusted you. Don't knock the poles down.
I'll do what I want. I'm a big boy.
I got a motorcycle. I'm a big boy.
I get to ride on my own. I'm a big boy.
They're patrolling around the west side.
Let us find the Hauptmann.
So opposite the face.
I believe he's a friend.
Dankeschön, Herr Panzergrenadier.
The Hauptmann.
Yeah. Hey, Burner?
Yes.
Yeah? Burner, how do you open up the handhelds?
We've returned from Alpha. It seems like the route to the Sudost is fine. No real issues. There's a bunch of bushes and terrain that covers in a little bit. The terrain up at 27 is good eyes on to the Shantiness Bisley. And you can also see the valley over to the nordost. There is tank traps leading down along there. The coverage from the sudost of Widerstandsnest has good eyes. There is also a fine like a panzer flanking around in patrols around the area as well.
Yeah, Weber, give me a briefing on that.
Is the Kenton now?
The markings are as accurate as I can get them for Widerstandsnest as well.
We didn't see, besides the tanks, we didn't see any kind of AT in the Widerstandsnest, but the hill down there provides excellent overwatch. Hit up point 27.
Excellent.
Also, I don't know if you guys saw it, but we also have active Kliga in the area.
The delay.
Yeah.
Alle van door een funkproef bitte.
I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, I'm on Zoom.
Weber, good job.
Welcome. On the first objective. Yes.
Oh god. That's unfortunate.
What is the strength of Romka right now? I mean, I know they're FJ, so they're like, you know, light infantry, but
I think
are they Zug or company level?
I think they're only company strength.
We did not get eyes on them when we went and looked. We couldn't see them.
Okay. So yeah, the main goal would be to get to hill 27 now and engage.
That bike was so much fun to actually have it's being used.
Here? Yeah.
Fuck, I cannot remember for my life what anybody's call sign is. Is company Gotha or is they Lota?
They're
Gotha. Gotha.
Alles bereit, Herr
Hauptmann.
Jawohl, Hauptmann.
Van Leonie, Gott van Leonie, Flugploeg en komen.
Leonie van Gotha, ich habe das laut und deutlich, kommen.
Danke, Gotha, Ende.
I don't know.
Would you like to call the bell rolling with, well, Bug to roll with Beba and Liebelt to roll with me so we're not alone on the bikes.
Yes, that's perfect. If that's what the Feldwebel wants to do, Feldwebelberg.
Yeah, we need to
spring under the seat.
The hole is kind of tiny that we have to go through, so it's good. We need someone to lead, probably Junkerman, to lead the company through. It's a pretty tight squeeze.
These 250 round boxes actually work.
Yes.
They do?
Yeah.
It just took 4 of them.
Hammer down.
What's the order of march, Herr Hauptmann?
Erste Zug followed by Vierte Zug.
Okay, and then the Panzers at the rear?
Yeah.
Okay. Erste Zug, Vierte Zug.
Actually, Erste Zug, the Panzer, and then Vierte Zug. Oh, that's a little bit.
Who should you call that out? Just to let everybody know.
I got 8 50 rounders.
Alles von Gotha, company order of march will be Erste Zug, followed by Panzer, followed by Vierte Zug.
I do have binoculars, so I'll be able to guide you in
Comment.
the target as well.
Alright. I'm gonna do one more load. Have a shit load.
I'm gonna put some baltas in there as well.
Brookman,
Yeah, I have some.
Alpha label. Can you respawn us at 250/9? It's bugged, and it's gonna do a backflip any second.
I think there's another one right up here.
Okay, yeah.
You need
Zootru,
people to sit on the front bumper.
another 250/9. Just load it up if you can.
That'll get it.
Oh, to keep the weight down to stop it from, flipping backwards or something. So I think I know why my game, my computer froze when I was loading first.
Oh, there it goes.
Good call. Oh no, the grenade went in inventory. Oh no. Good protection, the guys inside the 251s are okay.
Yeah. At least we know the ammo one.
Fucking armor, bud.
Krieg last night, why aren't you guys playing armor casual?
We are. Just pretend we're playing it professionally.
Yep, true.
I'm waiting for the fucking air raid. Any minute
Might be dead.
Which one? What? Alright. That doesn't count as a kill.
Yeah, he's dead.
You guys intact?
Yeah, looks like it.
I got all my fingers.
Alright, what all are you guys taking today?
M3 and the Stummel.
Okay, you're not taking the pack?
It's being brought up by the Gefechtstos. We're short on men to man it.
We may need that pretty quickly, so you may want to swap that around. We have where we're going to look straight down into the Gefecht Widerstandsnest, and we have armor reports in the area. I mean, we saw them. There's 3 tanks that are patrolling to the east of the objective, so we're definitely going to need the pack.
Okay, your vehicle's restored here. If you want to pull forward...
you want to take it? I'm just bringing it along.
Yeah,
I won't be able to deploy it and use it.
Right, no, we can take it. It's just that we are a little bit short on manpower to operate both the M3 and the pack. So
okay.
Well,
it looks like
the crew of the M3 can either man the pack or the machine gun on that, but not both at the same time.
Okay.
We're just too few.
Yeah, I understand. Well, it looks like for the first leg of this, we're going to have to punch through those 3 Panzers, so there's no way around it.
We're absolutely going to have to.
You should take it with you, and then whenever you're done with it, we can just coordinate, and I can pick it up.
Homewood?
Yeah. He's fine.
Oh.
Alright, never mind.
It's fine.
Okay, so, alright, you guys got that. So at least for this first leg, go ahead and take the pack with you.
We could hitch up the bag with M3.
Yes, absolutely.
Alles von Gotha, the company may proceed once Erste Zug is ready to depart. Bitte Prüfung, kommen.
Oh, helmet's on.
Behind, Jesus Christ, behind Erste Zug, I don't know who's behind.
I know that we switch between channel 3 and 1 for Zug communication in a company.
Hello, Net?
Yes.
Will you be leading your Zug in through the hole? Through the gap in the defenses?
Alright, Gotha, keep in mind that the request...
Okay, just be careful. It's a tight squeeze. It was a tight squeeze on a motorcycle, so just be advised. You have to squeeze through a couple of holes in the fences and follow.
Where is that bird currently? Is it over here?
It's directly to our west right now. Directly to our east. I'm sorry. Junkerman knows where it is, and he's been through it twice now, so you can follow him up on the motorcycle, and he'll lead you to it.
Okay.
But just make your drivers aware that it's a tight squeeze. You have to go slow.
Gotcha. Alright, relay that, Eckhart, please.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Did they do that?
I don't get this at all.
Is Beck on LO?
Wait, what?
He left to rejoin.
You want to get in?
Welcome back. No, no, just one. I want to steal.
He wants to flirt with you. He's married though. That's how it goes.
You're about to be banned.
Fresno.
Oh, run him over. Get him. Crush him.
Sadly, doesn't
I appreciate that, Fuchs. I thought we were
Who's
friends.
in the 222?
Yeah, so like when you get flans,
I don't know, I think
I'll
it's a
just
bot.
drive you over in the Kubel too.
Yeah, I'm spot.
The bot steal.
What?
It's broken. Just moving it.
Same difference.
Yeah, same difference.
All I see are NPCs.
Seems like everyone's ready to move. We're just waiting on Erste to go.
Erste's
You should probably give them the go ahead.
Yeah, we haven't got a radio trans. Can we do
Alright,
radio check with me?
Donovan Gotha.
Einsteigen, aussitzen.
Egghart's still trying to figure out the radio.
Yeah, like I saw in DC, it's and then RC Cola. So
RC Cola.
Hey,
he's
Phil
re-equipped.
Bibelberg, you want to go radio man for Suzuki today?
Not really. I would rather have some nails driven into the back of my eyeballs than be on the radio. Mainly because I
What's
suck
wrong,
at
bro?
it.
You don't want me to hear you?
No, I don't want you to hear me because I'm embarrassed.
Helman, I think we're an hour past.
Yeah, it's
freaking.
You know.
Gotha Pandora, funkproef, bitte. Donovan Gotha, Ihre Funkprüfung ist, Korrektion, Ihre Lautstärke ist 5, kommen. Danke, Ende. Donovan Gotha, you may step off at your volition. The company will follow you. Kommen. Verstanden, Ende.
Why is this taking so long? Why haven't we gone anywhere?
Bass.
Absolutely
Ah, his voice is so...
Scintillating.
Scintillating.
Campaign missions start. I don't know why, but anybody else tired of that?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Did you radio the Order of March out?
Yep.
Okay.
Whole African campaign. I guess there must be a lot of moving parts going on here.
What's taking so long?
Package needed after the first objective, but at least for now, you got much experience with that. So even home with the spot for you, you can operate the pack. He's got it hitched up.
I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah, he had fucking.
Alright, I'll switch. What channel is your radio then, Eckhart? 1?
Yeah, it says the
Okay,
one.
so you talk to
170
Fuchs, I'll talk to the Zoom. Let me change my radio channel.
It's time to move. We're getting fleegers.
Yeah, give it a second. Alvadora,
waiting on? Erste, get... Los, follow up your Zugfjord.
Follow them up.
Hold on, yeah, but we're gonna wait till everybody gets out of here.
Here we fucking go.
Slow. Panzer, follow up Erste.
Alright, right after that.
Vierte, follow up the Panzer. Let's go into the desert. We're gonna be the last ones through.
Should be good.
Give us some space between us and the Gefechtstrasse track, because if it blows up, we're gonna go with it.
Should be good.
Yeah, actually, go ahead and get us up to the hole real quick, so I can make sure everyone gets filled. Weber. Yep, go ahead and get us up to the hole. So much for those poles. Alright, you're good.
Well, they decided to run over the poles.
That's fine. The Pioneer can put them back up. They don't work hard enough as it is.
Alright, now we should be clear.
Yep, now you can go ahead and push forward.
Push done.
Go ahead and get us up to company.
Watch because the Wolfrock won't really fight the rest of the company.
Alles von Gotha, given the openness of the terrain, please keep in mind that a long spacing is advisable for all vehicles. And
that poor pack gun.
Yeah, you just
bouncing around.
Wait. I love the physics of this game. It's so good.
There's nothing wrong with a backflipping half track.
Oh yeah, there is nothing wrong with it. Obviously.
It's entertaining. Scheiße Flieger!
I just they haven't
Alright, keep a good spacing. Scheiße, we gotta get that guy out of the air if we can.
I think the grounding can be out of the air. One sniper.
Say that again, Weber?
The gunner. The truck in front of us should be able to get it.
So with the 20 mil, but it's just with these little, it's hard getting eyes on him with these low hills. If he stays low to the ground, he can come right up on top of it.
Yeah, that's a good point. We already passed the.
We're going to the second hill, the one that's over this rise right here. to point 27.
Yeah, here is our spot.
Shane. Hey, get this fucking half track off the hill. Stop silhouetting yourself. Jesus fucking Christ. Holy crap.
But able.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and head back a bit and see where the Munich truck is.
Yep. Once you get back, once you get him here, go ahead and start scouting out west. Or east, scouting east.
Go to Bondora, go to Bondora. Donovan got that thing. What's your, what would you like Erste Zug to do to progress? Comment. Warten, oder?
Say it's due to Panzer?
I don't see the Panzer anymore.
They looked like they were patrolling just off to the east of the Widerstands nest, so that they'll hope maybe pop up here in a second.
Just tell them to block them right now, Fuchs. If they would like to start advancing along the Dragon's Teeth north, and we can potentially bypass Paisley, or we can bring some indirect fire onto it right now to cover us once the indirect fire comes in and start advancing up the Dragon's Teeth.
I don't see those Crusaders that we were told were here.
Yeah.
They were patrolling, so they're patrolling like down into the wadi and back out again.
Alright, I brought the plans over here because I knew that they were somewhere to the Ostik of Paisley, so if they come out, we'll wait your orders, but we can engage right away if we need to.
The Hauptmann.
Yeah, what's up?
Would you like us in our little asshole mobile to go create a little distraction?
What I do is go and advance up the Dragon's Teeth, because I don't know exactly where it ends.
Okay.
But if we can get up there. Oh, I see the Crusader. I see it.
Yeah.
Let's get indirect fire on Paisley. Let's fucking engage these Crusaders.
Happen.
Yes.
I can see 4 field guns over there set up.
Where?
Oh
with,
yeah. Tons of them.
Field guns?
Yes, artillery. It's not over at that object, it's at the actual artillery stellar.
Who's get that Panzer alarm out?
It's
Weber, did the Gefechtsschaft make it? Yeah.
Yes.
Alles van Gotha, keep vehicles in defilade, Panzer spotted, Ostliche.
Alright, let's stick here now. Junkerman and the Feldwebel are going to just do the scouting to the Dragon's Teeth.
Son.
Just stick with company at the moment.
Alles Vanguard stepping up the channel. Yeah, and up.
Helpman, I don't think we'll be able to see those tanks from the other hill that the pack is on. We need to move it up here, I think.
Alright, we'll get it up here.
Beba! Take me back to the pack.
To the pack?
To the pack gun, yeah.
Verstanden.
This is good, this is good. Hamath, do you see those panzers?
Yeah, we saw one panzer.
Okay.
He's right there. Also, keep your gun pointed at that ridge. That line ridge. Our panzers are pulling
Okay,
back.
how fast do you think you can get this thing buttoned up and put it on that other hill over there?
Not fast.
Right, because that other hill gives you perfect line of sight on the panzers.
Panzer's already there.
Yeah, okay.
Right. The panzer is engaging. The panzer will keep them hosed down. You guys get this thing buttoned up, get it on that other hill as quick as you can.
Bring in the truck.
Right. Make it snappy, guys.
Well, the
Welcome back to the company, if you please.
Verstanden.
Yes, good. Get good at that drifting thing. Alright, I'm bringing the pack gun up, but it sounds like the tanks are being destroyed, so it'll be a good hard position for us to
Go to Vandora entering.
Entschuldigung, Alibaba, bitte wiederholen. Moment.
We start in Ende.
I've had to go. The Dragon Sea's got all the way down to the start of the ready, and then from there you have roughly about 300 meters of dead ground, where there's a lip following the left side.
keep a good eye out, Huff. There should be two more Crusaders rolling around.
Which route would you want us to take?
It's pretty much one for one marked.
Yeah.
Like, what you see on the map is what you're getting.
Coleman.
Yeah, follow up.
Yeah, boss.
The wadi down there, you can see where it like dipped off. Down there where the rocks are on the other side.
Yeah.
That's where the Dragon's Teeth pretty much end, and then from there you have a good 200 meters of dead ground where you can make a good flank around and approach from the south when none of their assets are facing, or the west even, or the us.
I'd do it while that artillery is dropping if I were you.
that's what we're doing right now.
What we're doing.
I can lead people down
The conf group doesn't need our help with this one. They just wasted it. That was a little low, Huff.
That's short. still short at 200 meters. That Vigor's gone.
Alles von Gotha, back on Tower 1. Bronco will be beginning his attack imminently.
Alright, they're calling already on us. We gotta get moving. Back that thing up. Let's go. Don't move. That's fine, because Lander's probably busy doing stuff. He usually just teleports it to us, as if he was driving it, but he's doing Zeus stuff right now.
Yeah, I know.
Poor fella. Hopefully it doesn't get hit by Artie.
Should I bypass the Panzer?
Yeah, go ahead. You can go ahead and get us up to the middle. Panzer will be able to keep up. Hold on. They got a little loose there.
Well, the right wheel is a bit back than the one on the left, so yeah, kind of weird when I brake when I brake. So.
I feel sorry for the Gurkhas who had to... Alright, hold here. What do you know? I think our Gefechtstrasse truck just blew up. Oh, there it is. Never mind.
I got a quick question for you.
Yeah, well.
Did the pack get any of those kills?
No, it was all the Panzer. What's this other smoke plume over here, do you know?
Panzer that blew up.
Which one? One of ours?
No, fine Panzer.
Ah.
It was cooking off and it finally went up.
Ah, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
I thought that was you. I thought that was the Gefechtstrasse truck for a minute. I was beginning to be very worried.
No, don't worry about me.
Okay.
I'm slow but steady.
Okay.
I think we're already up with the next one.
Yeah, what? Be careful with these here, Rob. Go ahead and get up the side of the water here. expert desert navigator.
Well, expert driver, I might say. I haven't quite so time. I've only passed.
You probably. How long have you been doing this, Weber? How many missions now?
Well, Mother stuff is like 3 missions, and I was driving the Hansa since November last year, so.
You're about ready for a driver's badge.
Well, yes.
Okay, you go ahead and get us forward up to the front of the company. Halt here.
This office 9 o'clock. Looks past us. Move up a little bit.
Flieger, 12 o'clock, Flieger.
12 o'clock.
Straight ahead, Flieger. Good shooting.
Leave that to the Aufklärer. I'm not gonna pull these vehicles all the way up because it looks like we're kind of on a plateau up here, you know?
Yeah.
Well,
Jesus, this is a big ass hill.
Durban-Gotha, company troop currently stationary, sending out after to the further east to reconnoiter a possible route of advance. Wait 1, coming.
Figure out a route. So you just told us to wait on what they see.
Weber? Okay. Don't know where company is at the moment. I'll sit tight right here for a minute.
Okay, do me a favor, turn the truck to the left. Okay, Hal, once you turn. We'll be moving to the left to cover the flank. Control vehicle.
Oh, yeah, well.
Okay, go ahead. Go turn, turn left.
Robert, on the opposite phone, do you see anything?
Nothing besides those 2 Crusaders we killed.
Very nice, good job. There should be one more still kicking around somewhere. We saw another one.
Yeah, I haven't seen any evidence of it. I'm a little worried about it sneaking up on us.
With the random
Artillery on the wadi that we were on.
Oh, looks like they're trying to screen our flank because they probably know we're coming.
They might have spotted us when we were there and the artillery just came in late. I would like to push up on top of this hill because it's a pretty fucking massive hill, just so we can get further up on it. Use some of the microterrain on the lip of it on the other edge.
Yeah.
Because I can't
Alice
see
Van
anything
Gotha,
from
Alice
here,
Van
really.
Gotha.
The hills
Erste
in the
Kompanie
way.
may resume its movement east,
The only thing I'm
staying
worried
south
about
of
is
the
they're
Stellungen
gonna see us either way, so.
heights. We'll be in defilade to the north from the Artillerie und Funkstellungen. And that.
Erste bestattet, Ende.
I'll tell you in 1 second, Bernard, what Paulus is saying the issue.
Hallo, geht's?
Erste Zug is currently passing east to the Artilleriestellung and the Funkstellung to go north. Kommen.
Alles klar, Dora. Company troop and Krad, Afkra are currently dismounted. We're nearby. Kommen.
Bestattet, Ende.
Follow us.
Take us.
Hold on. Yeah, they're following. Making sure. Alright, yeah, let's get over to the tank. They're getting way separated.
Go to Vandora, go to Vandora.
Dora Van Gotha, in fact.
Okay, hold you.
Is there a staging area you would like our Zug to stay before we hopefully attack Artilleriestellung and Funkstellung? Kommen.
Negative, Dora.
Officer Bowman, you're getting really separated from the company.
I was not aware that the company was moving out of the whole turn.
Yep, whole company's moving to the east.
Okay,
We're gonna hit.
Erste Zug.
Yep, that's everyone. Whole company's moving to Artilleriestellung and the Funkstellung.
I must not be getting any company troops radios, because I'm only getting Erste Zug's transmissions.
Alright, go ahead and get a log up a rig into them and make sure you get your correct order.
Okay. Kind of sure myself. Watch out, you just...
I just about got ran over by a tank.
Leone coming. Leone van Gotha, Empfang. We are moving to the rear of SSU currently. We have not been receiving most of the radio transmissions. It seems as we missed the radio transmissions ordering the whole company to move westly. Just be aware our radio may be a bit finicky coming. As you say, your comms are spotty coming. Okay, and then.
Up here to the command tab. Oh. Go with it. Yeah, left our tank behind.
Go to Vandora, go to Vandora.
Donovan got that Empfang.
What are our current orders coming?
Company chef is conferring with you, Zug for you now. For coming.
Are you a farm of
Yeah, I can let you see
yes,
that.
You can see the hole, the side of the half track. I gotta be right back.
Yeah.
Push off to the right flank of Tina. Tina's gonna have Anschluss because we're in a weird orientation right now. The rest of the company.
Verstanden.
Feindbeschuss hinter.
Artillery! They're walking that artillery onto us. In! Let me in. There we go. I don't know where the artillery spotters are at, but they're good. They got good eyes on.
Yeah, they're not really good at spotting. They missed us on like 100 meters.
Yeah, that's just delay. Make it up to this rise and then stop. This rise up here. Should probably getting within sight distance of the artillery channel. Hold here, hold here.
Alles von Gotha, do not advance over this low ridge ahead of you. Feindliche Positionen are on the other side. Kommen.
That's not a good
Sofia von
sound.
Gotha, verstehe.
Erste gestartet, Ende.
Well, I don't know who'd be fucking spotting us out here.
Vielen Dank, Alexander.
There is no one out here, like literally nobody, just us. And the invisible servers somewhere.
Wrong!
Verstanden. Yeah. Well, that's quite some artillery, I might say.
Yep, they're walking us in, they're following us.
Alles von Gotha, you may resume your movement. Boarding the artillery takes precedence. Kommen.
Yep, taking out that artillery. There it is in front of us. Go ahead and pull back through, don't drive straight at it.
Feindliche Haubitzen may be firing over open sights. So
Stay behind the company, we gotta make sure everybody's moving.
Yeah, that's
But keep moving. Take us over to the pack.
Yeah. They're not really moving, yes. They need to get moving, they'll get
They're moving now.
No, that was cool. That was professional drift right there.
Halt here. Radio tower direct.
Yeah.
And you have
Hello,
like,
then you
what
get
looks
your
like,
company
hangars.
moving towards the...
We can't stay here. We either have to
No,
attack.
I believe that's what we're doing. I believe that's what we're doing right now. Hello, Nick.
We didn't receive any word. So
He just said continue your advance on the artillery stellung. That's all I got.
Eckhart, you need to let me know when it says continue advance.
Follow them up.
Van Gotha, one of your open might be lost. Kommen.
Do you want me to get to some Ashton's?
Hold here. Stop right here. Get off the back so your head's not sticking.
We'll deal with that eventually, but we're just continuing our advance right now. And
Oh yes, now I see it.
You can go and get that 50 going.
Yeah,
There's at least a company worth of infantry up there. I'll walk your fire in, Hamid. It's about... I got you. Good shooting. Huff, you see that radio antenna? It's under the put a HE shell right on top of that radio antenna. It's just to the right of where you're shooting. Yeah, boy. Hold on, I can't hear you. What? Hold on, come with me, Weber. I can't hear you. Hold on. What was that? They have Piat?
Yes.
Okay.
At least one.
Hamid, you got a radio?
Yes.
Radioed out to the company that confirmed anti-tank in the into artillery stellung. Handheld anti-tank.
Palmione, Ghost Palmione. We're redeploying on the left side of the company as we can no longer fire from a current position. Comment.
Okay, I got it.
Linie Gotha, ich verstehe. You're displacing to the left-hand side of the attack. Comment.
Alright, hold fire, Huff. Alright, reattach your, rehook up, relimber your gun, and go ahead and move up with the 50. Yeah. We got friendly. Alright, one more, but we got friendlies moving in too close.
My last thing, I wiped out the trench there.
Alright, hurry up and get it relimbered, we got friendlies too close.
Oh.
You can just always ask me if I transport you know.
Stommel, go ahead and advance forward. We have friendlies clearing the objective now.
We're gonna request a resupply from the pet stalls.
Alright, he should be coming up soon.
Alright.
Go to Vondora, go to Vondora.
Go to Vondora and thank.
Yeah.
Erste Zug is currently like
follow up the 50 half track.
Markers on the map, on the edge position, like the trench lines, the enemy position, common.
Ich verstehe. Looks like an etch a sketch. Common.
Take us up here to this half track. Other half track, the one close to the artillery still. Or just go to company, yeah. Dismount and take cover. You're good here.
Clearing all these attentions, we'll quickly reconsolidate, form company in Keta, and we'll push up into the Funkstelle and clear it out completely.
Verstanden.
Confirmed handheld anti-tank inside. They got Piats in there.
Alright.
Tina Vondora, any casualties coming?
Heads up.
Nope.
Excellent. Oliver Vondora, heading pushing towards Funkstelle, not across the road. Heading let's see if we can spot these guys.
Kill my leg. Alright, Weber, let's go ahead and link up with the rest of the company. Moving off to the east. Take us up to the 50 half track.
Verstanden.
Dr. Shit.
I figured out recently that it takes less time.
Whoa! Here's something high caliber shooting.
Company in fortifications, going.
Ich verstehe, Leonie. Kommen.
The Funkstellung. I believe in you.
Yeah, just take off.
Good. Hamud, punch forward about 20 meters, and you'll see a trench full of Brits in front of you.
This should be around at least 400 meters. You need to press control and page up.
Go to Vondora, go to Vondora. To the Vangota, incline. It's company troop flankers to continue our advance to Stella. Yes, continue the attack, come.
Don't worry about this right now. Who's on the gun? $10 o'clock, Hamid, 10 o'clock.
Stepping up the channel here.
How much ammo you got, Huff?
I got 23 HE. The guys, the Brits in the trench ahead are surrendering. Approximately 300 metres away.
West.
The Tommies in the trench 12 are surrendering.
Go on.
Would be
like that.
You just want to shell it. Yes.
The Tommies in front of us are surrendering, but we do not have time to process them.
They're done and we're moving to Funkstellung right now.
Yeah, well,
pass out of the company of the Lady Regiment.
Go to Vondora, go to Vondora.
Huff, go ahead and get relimbered and prepare to move. You need a Sani? Alright, there should be one. Well, you have to, let me see, how you doing?
I'm patched up for the moment.
Alright, then we'll get one on our next stop at the Funkstellung, we'll get you patched up.
That's a lot of blood.
Sure.
Yeah, watch yourself, Armand. Watch yourself.
Right, all the tanks should be.
Verstanden, Ende.
Honestly don't remember or know where.
I just got here. I was behind, so I have no idea where they are.
Anybody know where they're at?
They're right here in this.
No, this is Erste. That's Erste in there.
I couldn't hear the tank or see that anywhere, so I have no idea where they are.
I don't know either right now, people. Yeah.
I just wanted to go with somebody so I can get closer to them at some point, but I think
I'll
they're
get
really
you to
far
them.
away. Okay.
I just don't know where they moved off. I don't know where my driver is.
Okay.
Jawohl.
I have Asymmetric Brits right in there.
So where?
They're already all taken care of. Right in there. They're arrested and they.
We don't have time to process them here since we're flying, but we'll just leave them here. Hopefully they won't get reabsorbed.
Hey, come back on good. Exactly. Why did my...
Geyer, what's your orders?
I don't have any. My group is gone.
We got separated from the group, Herr Feldwebel.
We were pushing through the trenches and our group just...
You have a radio on you?
9.
Oh, that's fucking excellent. Alright. Get you guys up and get you guys moving. Who's this here? Who's here? Is it just...
I only have Stadler with me.
Where did Reiter go?
The Brits are surrendering over there.
Bunna, is this what remains of your group, or?
This is my entire group.
Where's your half track at?
Got stuck in the dragon's teeth due to a slightly careless push ahead.
Scheisse. Alright, then, Gaia, where's your half track?
No clue. I'm trying to get eyes on something, but
fucking scheisse.
I think I know where.
We just pulled off and left half our fucking company here.
I assume where it is. Stadler, come.
Nach Nordost vielleicht, Geyer?
No, we're going back. I think they're still
Go
back
to
there.
Vondora, go to
See if you
Vondora.
can recover it.
I just realized A-card's back.
Go to Vondora, go to Vondora.
So those are all our new vehicles and stuff.
See if they can fucking send somebody back.
Okay.
Go to Vondora, go to Vondora.
Ow.
Yeah, I got glitched in the trenches. Like, doesn't really. Some reason the British soldiers like hurt you if you're not careful.
If we don't get counterattacked, I'm gonna be in shock, honest.
Good fucking lord.
I just got Zeus to heal me.
Oh, this is
Who's
fucking.
doing
Yeah.
I did because they left our fucking left you guys behind without, and they're moving without their majority of their groupers.
Yeah.
Go to Vondora, go to Vondora.
Move my cursor to release Brazil.
I even got a bayonet kill.
Match if you want us to available.
Well, it's a long fucking way to march, and I don't know where exactly they're going.
The garrison at Funkstelle has all surrendered, and we're processing them now.
Alright, yeah, go ahead and get your guys up and go ahead and get with Geyer and go ahead and march them off. Forget these Tommies, we don't need them.
Okay, hold back to your original
Fucking
position.
Piece of shit
Hello?
trenches. Kiedelheim, go with them and then link up with the tank.
With who, sorry?
With Burner and the groupers that are moving out here.
Verstanden,
We're gonna match it up with Balloon. We don't know where Gaia
Very
is,
good.
so we're matching it out with Ford.
Do we have friendly?
I think he's actually recovering one of his half tracks, I think. God damn it. Burner! We got a truck! Burner, we got a truck! Gotta be fucking kidding me!
Help Dave the set to load him up into that truck there.
Yeah, load him up into the truck. And get with Burner, he's already marching up. Is the Gefechtstrasse track moving up? Oh, you load these guys up in the truck. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. All loaded.
Halford Weber, would you please patch me up, because trenches are gay?
Yes, I shall.
Thank you. And also,
Yeah.
our company pulled off and left half their group is here, without any transport.
Yeah.
Same with me, I hope, but could you also please heal me? I walked into, you know.
Thank you. Herr Hauptmann?
Yes, I shall.
We seem to have moved off and left half our group is here. On foot. Both
Okay,
Berners,
not
Erste
yet.
Gruppe, and Guy and the second group is here by themselves. With no transport.
Do you guys not have the means of a radio?
No, because our radios are in the half track.
Door one, both up.
I have a radio.
Go to Bondora, in fact.
There is, you've left a portion of your zoo back at the remnants of the artillery Stellung. About half of Gruppe Schmidt.
Pass auf, pass auf.
Bowman.
No, only 5 minutes.
Berners
Okay,
already
I'll
headed,
relay
is
that,
already
so
marching
everyone
towards
knows.
the.
Never mind, it's
Stellung.
only 5 minutes. Bowman, they'll find a way out.
All right, Geyer, go ahead and get your guys marching that way.
It's only two men available. It wasn't half a group.
No, I'm sorry. It was all of Berners' group, which is
was
now
it?
marching off towards the
Oh,
front
on foot.
by themselves
Oh,
in
okay.
the open
Shit.
desert.
That's not great.
And I don't know where the fuck my driver is. Can I bum a ride?
Of course.
Actually, is that them right there? Right there. Weber, give them a ride up the Zweite Gruppe.
Pushed on. I have another seat
Hold up.
left, so.
Bitte. Bitte, please. Danke.
Wait, what? Didn't mean to get in the air.
Right. Are you guys
Dankeschön.
in?
Oh, wait.
What?
Easy.
So I don't know about you guys, but that assault on the artillery shell was one of the best I think we've ever done.
Yep.
That was lightning fast.